What's going on, YouTube? This is your average guy here, Risen, and I made a video, sort of a review, my take on and first impressions on this SOG PowerPlay. And the reason I made that video was because I was looking for a review which I can count on as to get a feel of the SOG PowerPlay to buy it and make a decision whether to purchase it or not. So, based on not finding any video reviews whatsoever, I decided to buy it anyways. Took a risk, paid the $50, free shipping on eBay, and I purchased it. Okay, listen. I was gonna make a follow-up review showing, the knives and the screwdrivers and everything in action. But let me tell you, since the time I bought it and I've been using this thing, in a lot of ways it's been a pain, and I'm gonna explain. Okay, so if you guys are gonna think about buying this, I would buy it more. Number one, throw it in the car, keep it there as an emergency tool, not one that you're gonna carry every day. That's for one thing, and the main reason for that is comfort. All right, now let me explain. When, let's say for example, 5 minutes ago, I was screwing some screws in the walls, and I was using this middle, I would say medium-sized screwdriver, right? Now, like I said in my other video, all the tools lock in place. Beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. All right. And I'm recording this off my phone, so I'm trying to get good focus. Sorry. It's great. All the tools work as they should. The problem is comfort. And you see these spikes back here? These are SOG's compound leverage system. All right. So that when you open the tool, okay, excuse the video. When you open the tool and you squeeze, you get double the pounds of pressure in the tip here in the plier. All right. Now, it's very crappy. Why? Because when I was trying to screw this screw on the wall here, and I'm going to give you an example. This is how you're going to hold it. Naturally, you're going to hold it like this, and you're going to squeeze. So when you start screwing something, you're going to put pressure, forward pressure, because you want the screw to go in, and you're going to twist, and you're going to twist, and guess what? These babies are going to dig in your hand like there's no tomorrow, and you're going to feel it. And unless you have, good calluses in your hand, and you won't feel the damn thing, then, hey, that's good. You're one in a million. But like me, I don't have hard calluses in my hands. I don't mess with dirt and heavy stuff. And I used to play years ago. Percussion with my hands, and I used to have nice calluses in my hand. But my hands are soft. Anyways, point taken. These things dig in your hand. That's one of the comfort issues that I'm having with this. All right, and I'm gonna try to be fast because I don't want to make too much of a long video here. And I'm trying to close the tool. Bear in mind, sorry. Yes, I am in my bedroom. You can see the corner of my mattress here. All right, another thing. If a few days ago I was using the awl, and this SOG PowerPlay has this system where it locks into place, and then you hit this lever, and with the lever you release the tool. So if I pull out the knife, right, you heard it lock, right? The guitar I've been using is kind of grimy a little bit, right? Anyways, I was using the awl. And I was digging a hole with the awl, and wood started falling in here, inside this section right here. The wood started falling in there, little wood chips and whatever. You can kind of see the dirt in there right now, barely, if I can keep my hand still enough. All right, this little locking mechanism started jamming and would not for the life of it, release the tool. So I would press and press and press and press and press, and I couldn't get the, see how hard, oh, yeah, scratch. Oh, messed that up. My wife will kill me. But anyways, I could not get the tool to close because it would jam. So keep that in mind. That's another issue. All right. This is not the most comfortable tool to use. It has edges. This is a rough edge. This is a rough edge, you know. These are rough edges that when you're gripping this thing, they're gonna dig in your hands. See, when you let me see. When you're using the pliers, they're comfortable on this side. There has been times where when I used it in the past couple of weeks, where I'm grabbing something with the plier head and it would slip, and you know, get a nice pinch right there where I'm pointing, right here. Get a nice, beautiful pinch. Have a nice black and blue little ball of blood there. All right? Keep that in mind. It will happen with this thing. Okay? It doesn't have a spring system where it opens and closes and you can manage it better. Right? When you slip, since look how I'm grabbing it right now. Right now, I'm grabbing it. I'm trying to grab it, right? You see it? And just imagine me slipping in that part right here, jamming your skin, man. Not good. Not good at all. Right? Does the tool work? Yes, it works. Do I think the quality of this tool is as good as a Leatherman? No, I don't. Okay? I don't think that it might be as durable as a Leatherman. All right? I don't think that it's built as well as a Leatherman, but it will get you the job done. It will get the job done in a pinch, and you know, it's better something than nothing. I mean, I'd rather have some sort of tool in my hands than no tool at all, especially in an emergency situation. The tool is great when you need it. It's not great for everyday use. I won't recommend it for every. Listen, I'm an average guy, average consumer, just like anyone else. But I will not recommend this tool for everyday use. I would recommend it for a pinch. You know, now, if you're in a bind, if you're in a pinch, and you need something, and you grab it, and boom, and this is the first thing that comes out the drawer, or comes out your toolbox. Hey, that's fine. You want something for everyday use? Grab a Leatherman. They're well built. I had a Sidekick. I had a Wingman. And those are the cheaper end tools for Leatherman. And when I mean cheaper, I mean cheaply priced. And they work great. And I have no complaints about them. And I think I'm saving up to get the either a Charge TTI or a Wave. So, the SOG will be there. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to keep it. Paid $50 for it, and I'm not rich, But these are the complaints that I have. The comfort of using a tool. You're gonna use this thing hardcore. You're gonna need gloves. I guarantee you. Another thing, before I forget, and I'm gonna close my video with this. These knives, 2 knives, right? You got 2 knives here. You got the serrated blade, right? And we have the knife, straight blade. Careful when you use these things, all right? And what I mean by that is, and let me see if I'm going to try to give you a demonstration of what I mean. This blade is thin. Where the blade meets the tool, I mean, I think these things were slapped together and they didn't consider the weakness of the blade. Look at. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to press this. Okay, you see how it moves down in the center there? You see that? If you apply enough side pressure or force to this blade will snap on you. I guarantee you it will. If you're just using forward motion, you're fine. But if you're doing this and you're doing this, you're going to snap this blade. You're going to snap this blade and you're going to get hurt. You're going to lose a finger. Who knows? You know, just keep that in mind. Same for the serrated blade. You know, this is just a little warning from my end to you. I've used this tool for a few weeks now, and this is, you know, I can tell you this from experience. You know, there's been a couple of uses where I thought that I was gonna snap this blade. You know, it certainly felt like it. Only on the side pressure, you know, side pressure or you know, that kind of motion. Then again, you shouldn't use a knife to be prying stuff. There's other tools for that. These are my complaints about this tool. All the other tools work great. They're solid. You know, they hold well in place. They're not gonna, you know, snap on you, or they're not gonna unlock on you. The lock works well. You know, other than when you get dirt and grime in here. You know, you get dirt and grime inside this little system here. And there you get you know, dust and wood chips or whatever the heck may be. Like when I was using the awl, it will lock on you. It will lock on you, and then you won't be able to release the tool. And I had a hard time, you know. So, you know, I think this is one of those tools where you have to keep clean and grab a little brush and brush stuff out and blow stuff out, you know, and just, you know, so that it won't give you issues. Anyways, this is just a follow-up review. I'm not gonna do that other review that other video that I said I was gonna do, with showing the tools. I think this is more important, because I think this is what determines whether you're gonna get it or not. Not whether the tools work or they're gonna work. We all know that a knife will cut. We all know that a screwdriver will screw. That's an obvious thing. It's just whether it will do it well. And yes, it will do it well, but there's comfort issues. The spikes. You know, there's comfort issues with grip. You know, right here, you got these edges. I don't even know why they're there. You know, basically, it's just what it is. You know, get it to have it around as a backup. You know, you may lose that more expensive tool, that more well-built tool. You know, Leatherman. But it's good to have around. You know, and it works. So it is what it is. Take it for what it is. I like the tool. I'll keep it, but I'm definitely gonna pick up a Leatherman, and hopefully SOG will improvise on this. Maybe they'll make like a sort of like a shell that can cover this, and it won't dig into anyone's hands. You know, it should have been thought of. I mean, it's not impossible for them to build some sort of. Sorry about the focus. Come on, here we go. Here we go. I'm using my phone to record this, so I'm sorry about that. But anyways, I think it's because of the lighting. Yeah, and I'm in a dark room trying to record this. There we go. All right, so, you know, I think they could have made some sort of cover, you know, and I know it defeats the purpose, because you got the little bit driver that you put here. You put the bits in here, the magnetic, and then you hold them and you can screw, you know. And I also this is real quick, I bought this bit extender, and I'll demonstrate real quick. It kind of sort of works, but I wanted more reach. So the bit extender goes in here, you know, and you grip it. The bit extender, you grip it, and you have that, you know, you have that reach, and then you put the bit in the end there, and you put the bit in the end, and it works for the most part, you know. But you have to grip it harder. The problem with gripping it harder is the edges on the knife, and those black spikes and the black serrated grooves there will you know, they'll dig in your hand. They'll dig in your hand, and it's not comfortable. So, I mean, if you're gonna use it with a glove in the wintertime, great. But barehanded, nah. All right, guys, these are my thoughts on this, you know, from experience on this tool. Buy it as a backup. It's great. Just keep in mind what I just said. All right, take care, and peace out.